Volume 1. Ch1. You are listening at FameTV.info. Translated by Kurosai, edited by Kurosai. When a child turns 12 years old, the gods bless them with a sacred weapon. A special weapon designed to fight against demons and monsters. The people who possess it and fight against demons and monsters to protect people are called adventurers. In praise of their bravery, that I yearn to be that kind of adventurer. Now that I'm 12, I can finally take the first step towards becoming an adventurer. Today is the beginning of my adventure story to become a hero. Hey, Rust. If you don't get up soon, you'll be late. Morning. That I was lying in bed with the blanket over my head when a girl's voice woke me up. As I peel off my blanket, rubbing my sleepy eyes, I made eye contact with a red-haired girl who was looking into my face. Good morning, Rust. Today is the long-awaited blessing ceremony. Let's get ready and go to the temple. Ruby. Ruby Blood, a childhood friend of mine, she stares at me in amusement as I wake up from my slumber. A big smile plastered on her face. Geez, I was looking forward to the blessing ceremony so much yesterday. You were looking forward to the blessing ceremony so much yesterday, but if you don't make it in time for the ceremony, we'll be screwed. So wake up early, Rust. Yeah, sorry Ruby. I apologized and sluggishly got out of bed. Yes, today I will receive the blessing ceremony that I have been looking forward to. Today we are officially adults, and then we will receive a sacred weapon from God. That I must not be late for the ceremony. Thank you for coming all the way to wake me up. I won't be late, thanks to you. But why are you in my room without permission? I've already told you to stop doing that. Because your mom said, go wake him up. Mother, Ruby's house is right opposite mine, and we've been playing together a lot for ages. She often came over to our house to play, and since she was little, she would always barge into my room without permission. That it didn't bother me when I was still a kid, but lately, I've been feeling embarrassed and I've been asking her to stop, because we are now grown-ups. Even though your mom is looking forward to your blessing ceremony. So why in the world are you still sleeping until the very last minute of the ceremony? Were you too excited to sleep last night? No, it's not. Rather, it's the opposite. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also a little nervous. That's why I couldn't sleep much last night. Nervous. I said that to Ruby with a bitter smile, who tilted her head puzzledly. You don't know what kind of sacred weapon you're going to get, so what if I end up with a weird sacred weapon? Well, I guess that's right, too. The sacred weapon is a weapon to protect you from demons and monsters, so it would be a shame if you were given a strange sacred weapon, since the ritual is a one-time thing. Yes, the blessing ceremony, to receive the sacred weapon, can only be performed once. It cannot be redone. Moreover, since the sacred weapon is a special weapon for fighting demons and monsters, the way you live your life in the future will be determined to a large extent by the sacred weapon you are blessed with. It's no exaggeration to say that the ceremony will determine your life, and on top of that, you can't use anything but your sacred weapon. There was no way I could get a good night's sleep with such an important ceremony coming up. Unlike me, Ruby has thick nerves, so I'm sure she slept well, and she even has enough time to wake up her childhood friend who oversleeps. As I was stroking my bed hair with my hand, Ruby smiled mischievously and said, Rust has always been timid, you know. Because of that, the boys in the village were always mean to you. It would be nice if the ritual could fix that personality a little bit. Ugh, but, well, it's only natural for you to be nervous about the blessing ceremony. I mean, I felt the same. Because we are. Ruby, who was about to say something, smiled gently at me and continued, you promised to be an adventurer together, and if you got some weird sacred weapon, that dream wouldn't come true. Yeah, you're right. I give her a big nod. Ruby and I have made a promise that we will become adventurers together. This is our dream, that we want to be cool heroes like the ones in the adventure stories. Let us pray that the gods will give us good weapons, Rust. I hope both of us can get a good weapon. If only one of us gets it, that would be awkward. It seems that I am not the only one who is concerned about this, and Ruby said something that sounds like a bad omen. Well, if Rust gets some weird sacred weapon and I'm the only one with a good sacred weapon, then I might leave Rust behind and become a master class adventurer first. Ugh, I don't think that's a joke. So please don't. That I would not want Ruby succeeding as an adventurer before me just because I have weaker sacred weapons, even if I'm blessed with a mediocre D rank or E. Rank divine weapon, and it makes it difficult for me to become an adventurer. I'm not going to give up on my dream. Even if Ruby leaves me behind, I'm determined to become an adventurer. No matter how much time I spend, because once you have a dream, it is not something you can easily let go of. Come on, let's get ready and head to the temple. I think everyone's already waiting. Yeah, I guess. I'm going to change now, so can you wait outside the room for a while? I was thinking about changing clothes a while ago, but Ruby won't leave the room. So I tried to speak my mind, but Ruby smiled mischievously like before. I'm worried you'll fall asleep again, so I'll stay here and keep an eye on you. I won't do that, so get out of here. We're really going to be late. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.